This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Great, set.
The man who spent his first 6 seasons as a Giant, Saquon Barkley. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Great, set.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. Down to the 10. And he will go all the way. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jake Elliott now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Eagles are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Penei Wanwu now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here's first and 10. They'll run here with the rookie. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
Okay, here we go.
On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. And this time, they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss, and it's 2nd down.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Half jumbo.
Jones. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches.
Okay, here we go. Detroit Johnson.
Working from the gun, it's Jones. He's got it! And he will score! Jalen Hyatt, touchdown, New York. That his 16th touchdown of the year. Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Giants come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. On the return, here is Ainias Smith. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
No touch.
Man in motion is Smith.
No touch.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. A pistol snap back to Hurts. That's taken in left side by Smith.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right.
That one intercepted. Picked off by Adoree Jackson. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the top. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Come right, Pacino. Come right, Pacino. South salad, south salad, south salad, south salad. Great. Timberland. Up we go.
Throwing Jones. Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt. That is caught. What a throw. Jalin Hyatt. Touchdown, New York. That his 2nd touchdown of the game and 17 for the season. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the 1st quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer. Because right now, they don't have one.
Here's Smith to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
No touch that. No touch.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. Second and a yard.
Great, set. No touch.
On play action, here's Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
A 2nd down throw for Hurts. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete. He was trying to find Saquon Barkley coming out of the backfield. And that'll set up 4th down. He'll take this in back at the 16. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Apple. Up we go.
On play action, it's Jones. That caught Tony Pollard. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They'll run again. It's Tracy again. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Here we go.
On first down, Jones. That is intercepted by the first-round pick from April. It's Quinyon Mitchell.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Set.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
No touch set. '73. No touch.
Hurts will work here from the pistol. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
And this is something the defense knew they had to contain coming in today, Mike. They worked all week on containing this quarterback, but here we are. Early on in the game, a nice scramble there, good yardage, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Off the play fake, Hurts. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out. Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll run with Barkley, and he'll go down back at the 4. They'll use 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and goal. They'll run with Barkley, and he's going nowhere on this one. Met and dropped behind the line, and now it is 4th and goal. So, time to think about 4th and goal coming up. 14-7 is our score. And we're back in Philly in a moment. On 4th down, it's Jake Elliott time for the Eagles. This, about as short as you can get. Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles are back within 4 at 14-10.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
back to work goes Elliott after making the field goal. He'll send this one away. Wes Watkins going to bring it back. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throwing now is Jones. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Jones going to hand this to Tracy. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Nakobe Dean in on the tackle. Here's 3rd and 7. From the gun, it's Jones. He's got his tight end. That's Johnson. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big one there on 3rd down. Good for 26 yards. They fake the handoff. Now Jones. He's got his man. That's Neighbors. And he's into the end zone. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Play action. Here's Hurts. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
Go Silver, ready?
On 1st down, it's Hurts. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup, and he's going to have to make the better decisions here in the 2nd half.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
No touch that. No touch.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Up until that run, this first half, it's kind of been tough sledding here for this run game. They'd love to see him get going. That last big pickup's going to go a long way.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. That's taken in right side by Goddard. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
And he'll go right back to Goddard. He's got it again. And he will get into the end zone. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Eagles. Elliott on now for the PAT. His kick is good. And the Eagles are back within 4. It's 21-17. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here to take it back, Quez Watkins. He'll get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. First and 10.
Ladybug. Here we go, hey. Great. Rita. Let's go.
Here's Jones to throw. Pass pulled in by Tracy. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Now Jones. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. That'll be picked up by the Eagles. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they forced the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Now Watkins on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
Bama. Chip. Other side.
On play action, it's Jones. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Here we go. Don Capers. Up to go.
Now Jones throwing on second down. That is caught. It's Robinson. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
Go, Troy Johnson. To the right, Pacino. To the right. Up to go.
Working from the gun, it's Jones. That's complete to Watkins. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, New York. Third down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the first down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
No touch. No touch.
To throw, Hurts. That's to the sideline and pulled in by Smith.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Ready, set.
Off the bootleg, it's Hurts. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Jarrian Jones. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
29-yard line.
Half 18.
They'll run it with Tony Pollard. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have two or three that could all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
South salad, south salad, south salad, south pass.
Jones now on first down. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding. Motion man is Hyatt. On the ground, here's Tracy. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.
Why shift the crew?
Shotgun now for Jones. He'll find the open man. That's Watkins. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw still result in a big game.
Half 18, half 18.
Jones to throw on 3rd and 1. And that is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Half 88, half 88. Great. Up we go.
They'll go for it. It's Jones. That's into the hands of his receiver, Hyatt. It's a pickup of 14, and the decision to go for it pays off. They've got it at the 8, first down and goal.
Okay, here we go. Up we go.
Here's a run. That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3. Now here's 2nd and goal.
Half jumbo, half jumbo. Up we go.
They'll try to run this one in. Good blocking, and he's in. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, New York. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return is Rodgers. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in...
And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Adoree Jackson.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Okay, here we go.
On the give, it's Tracy. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Biggie.
Jones to throw on 2nd down. Taking off.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Timberland. Here we go. Apple. Up we go.
Throwing, Jones. And that is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return is Rodgers. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Great. Set.
Hurts to the air on 1st down. Over the middle to his tight end, Goddard. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Great. Set.
A 1st down throw for Hurts. Finding room at midfield. On 2nd down, Hurts. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Simmons. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick 6 for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick 6.
Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Giants add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime.
Alpha, alpha, alpha. Don't touch that. Don't touch that.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. He'll get this complete to Shipley. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's to the right side and incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
73, 73. Don't touch.
On third down, it's Hurts. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And he's going to have an Eagles first down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hacks to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter.
Don't touch that. Don't touch it.
On first down, it's Hurts. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Crowd left the enemy. Don't touch it.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He'll air it out deep for Wilson. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Jason Pinnock. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. Halftime here on this final weekend of the NFL regular season. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Lock in the cadence.
A carry here for Tracy. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Nice catch here by Theo Johnson, the young rookie tight end, and I really like his upside. I think he's kind of a long, rangy guy. He's got a great catch radius, and he can really get vertical downfield. One of only 5 FBS tight ends last year, Mike, with 7+ touchdowns. So I think the Giants have a chance here to develop him and give Daniel Jones another offensive weapon as they look to get this thing back on track.
Here we go. Up, go.
Running here, it's Pollard. He brings this to about the 26-yard line. Nolan Smith makes the tackle. Second down and 8.
Break. Rita. Up we go.
From the gun, it's Jones. Pass pulled in by Tracy. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
Half jumbo.
Third and a yard.
Bama. Other side. Up, go.
Back to throw is Jones. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
Timberland. Don Capers. Up we go.
Throwing now is Jones. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Again, they'll throw with Chip. That is intercepted. Picked off by Nakobe Dean. He's to midfield. Still on the move. Inside the 10. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick six.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles are able to edge a bit closer. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Now it's Tracy looking to run. And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. Jalen Carter out of Georgia makes the tackle. Here's 2nd and 6. To throw, it's Jones. He'll check this down to the running back. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Here we go, hey. Jump right, Pacino. Jump right, South Salad. Up.
Jones going to try and throw on 3rd down. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up fourth down. And that is not going to work. Incomplete. And they turn it over on down.
It's always a gamble anytime you go for fourth down on your side of the field, but they clearly thought they had a play that they liked, but the defense came up huge, and now their offense is going to have a chance to capitalize and take advantage of this short field.
A pistol snap back to Hurts. That's caught left side by Goddard. He is in. Johnny Wilson. Touchdown, Eagles.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Now Watkins on the return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. On first down, Jones. That one underneath to Pollard. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
Quick slant looked in by Neighbors. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Once the quarterback gets flushed out of the pocket, Mike, he has to make a split-second decision. Does he remain a passer and give his guys time downfield to work open? Or does he turn into a runner, just try to pick up some positive yards with his legs? I think in this case, the extra time paid off. Remained a passer, found an open target downfield, and he's able to get the ball to him for a nice completion.
And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is first down. Working from the gun, it's Jones. He'll look for Pollard out of the backfield. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one, good for 16 yards.
A running back that can be used in the passing game is a handful for these defenses. And you can tell this offense, they're not shy getting this guy the ball. And I think the rest of this game, they're going to continue to see, hey, defense, do you have an answer for this guy? Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
A big play there on 2nd down, but we do have a flag on the field. And that's in an area where usually this play gets erased.
Great. Half 18, half 18.
Shotgun now for Jones. That's into the hands of his receiver, Watkins. And they'll at least get that penalty yardage back to the original line of scrimmage. It'll set up a 3rd and 10.
Half 88. Read. Bama. Apple.
Jones to the air again. And that is incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
And that one just short of the crossbar. Couldn't quite get there. It's no good. And this is going to remain a one-possession game.
Great. Set. Delta.
Hurts working in the pistol. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Great. Set. Delta.
A run up the middle with Barkley. Saquon Barkley. And he's going to take this all the way home. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground. On is Elliott to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Eagles will even the score here in the third. So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. Now Watkins on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Okay, here we go.
He'll run with Tracy. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
Half jumbo. Up we go.
On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And he'll get this close to the first down. It's a pickup of 4, but it still leaves third and short. He'll try and run for the first down with Pollard. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this third quarter. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Shift the crew. Here we go. Up we go.
He'll run. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a second down and 8.
Other side.
Now Jones. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Throwing is Jones on third down. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, Giants.
You just love to see this effort, especially on third down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
The crowd making their presence felt. This is third down. Again, it's Jones. That is going to be called in. He's got it. Touchdown, Giants. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Giants will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
No touch.
On play action, here's Hurts. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
First time they've looked his way all game long, but he comes through with the grab and the first down. To throw is Hurts. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their second pick 6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick 6. But to get 2 pick 6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. They'll run here. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7. So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. On second down, Hurts. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
A pickup of 12 yards. Good for an Eagles first down.
Miami.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And this will be incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. Third down coming up.
They're lucky to have avoided this mistake here, Mike. In the fourth quarter, with possessions running out, that would have been a critical back-breaking play in this game. And they're going to have second life now after that defender drops the ball. And let's see if they can take advantage of it.
That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was third down. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down.
63, 63, 63.
Hurts will try it again. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they will turn it over on downs.
All right, Mike, so in this situation, a defensive coordinator has two options. You can sit back and play the pass, or you can be aggressive and go after the quarterback. In this case, they chose the latter, and that's why they were able to force the turnover on downs.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. And he'll bring this inside the 15. And that's good enough for the first down. They'll run again. It's Tracy again. Oh, yeah. And the Giants are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
This defense back up but stepping up. No gain on the play. It stays at the 3.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
We'll go again from the 3. It is second and goal. So now they'll pitch it out here. Making guys miss, and he's in. Tyrone Tracy, touchdown, New York. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Eagles 45.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So they come to the line for first down and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's taken in right side by Goedert. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Second and a yard.
73, 73.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Now Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. To the air again. Hurts. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. So it'll bring up fourth down. On play action, Hurts. And he's going to go down. The pressure, once again, too much. And that should wrap this one up.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop. I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
And he'll let it go deep for Johnson.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive play.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take over here at their own 22.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Now it's Hurts. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
That's over the middle and caught by Smith. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Here's Hurts. He's got his man complete to Wilson. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. First down, Philadelphia.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Great, set. Hey!
Hurts again. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete. Deonte Banks right there with the good coverage to knock it away. Again, Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10.
Hey, easy, 63, bad. No touch.
Throwing is Hurts. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on down.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down. Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback. I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Great.
So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. Here we go. One final play. That's to the right side, caught by Goddard. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So a road win here for the Giants. They finish off the regular season with some momentum, and they'll wait with bated breath to find out who they're going to play next week in the wild card round. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.